All right, Pisces, let's get into a reading. I'm going to see what's coming out for you. Let's see. All right, what's coming in? Guys, I'm going to start with my oracle cards. If you ever want to check them out, you can find them down below. This is going to be the Digging Deep Oracle. You can find them on Amazon, Etsy, or eBay. They might still be on Amazon if I've not closed it yet. All right, let's see. What is this? What am I bringing in? Okay. So the person I'm bringing in today is someone that you've had a push and pull type of relationship with. And the reason this person's been unsure or pushing and pulling with you is because they were unsure what exactly they wanted with you. They didn't know if they wanted to get married. They didn't know if they wanted kids with you. This person was unsure if they fully seen anyone in their future, much less you, okay? Now, I'm saying that this person really liked you, but I'm also saying that this person could have had a lot of things going on in their life that was unknown, that led to an unknown future. So this person could have dipped out. So this is what I'm saying. I'm saying, Pisces, that you are dealing with a push and pull type of relationship where this person really, really, really liked you. However, they had a lot of things going on that you didn't know. So much so that those things going on outside of you and them affected the connection. This could have been them being in trouble with the law. This could have been financial problems. Maybe they went through a breakup and they were trying to separate homes. That affected the dynamic. I'm saying that it ultimately led to this person ghosting you or dipping out. And this person is worried that you now hate them because of how they handled this situation and this relationship as a whole. Because this is someone who keeps like pulling you in to push you away, pulling you in to push you away. This person wants you to know that you make them want to be a better version of themselves, but the reason that they've also been pushing and pulling this relationship is because they have been doubting this relationship as a whole. So, remember me saying earlier that this person had external factors that affected the connection and you didn't know? That was one excuse, but the other excuse that I think they're now more aware of is that they were waiting for you to possibly decide that you didn't want them. And they didn't want that. This person was deeply insecure. Now, I will say this person has been healing. So they might not be as insecure as they once were, but this person does. Yeah, when it comes to emotional fulfillment and family, this person's very wounded. So this could be someone who built a family with someone and then got cheated on and then left. This could be someone who was with someone for 10 plus years, come home, they're gone. This person did receive some sort of betrayal that's made them look at happily ever after very differently. And I think that's the reason why the relationship with you has been very complicated, because it's put to test everything that they know love, as I'll quotate that, to be. And now that they've dealt with you or they're dealing with you, this person's starting to question what love is, and have they ever truly experienced love, or has it always just been attachment? Because there's something about you where this person feels like meeting you and being with you and knowing you, even though it has been a push and pull relationship and it hasn't been the best, the healthiest, the easiest, you've made them want to change. You've made them want to do the hard. They want to heal. They want to do the work. They want to do the complicated. They want to do all of that because they know you and they've met you. I just heard, and because I was blessed enough to love you. So this person, I don't know if this person's ever told you that they love you. Maybe they do. But this person is worried that them not taking this relationship serious and them not nurturing it, possibly even ghosting you, they're scared that you hate them now. That's how they feel. Okay. Give me a little bit more. Yeah, this person's acting like an emperor in the reverse, and that makes sense. This person could want to balance this out with the process of so this person does want a reunion with you. Okay, I will say a few things. If you're blocked or if you have them blocked, they want to be unblocked, first off. This person also has control issues. So this person, when they feel out of control or like a situation does not make them feel safe, they shut down or act in a way that is the Emperor in the reverse. So they might get very egotistical, they might get very demanding. All logic goes out the window. Now, I am saying that this person wants to reunite with you. They want some sort of reunion, but I'm also seeing that they want to apologize, but it's a little bit of like, you're only going to get an apology from me if it's exactly the way that I want it to be. So this is going to be the kind of person where, yeah, they want to reunite with you. They want this push and this pull to end. They do. They're tired of the push and pull relationship. If they're blocked, they want the blockage to be done. Like, I don't want this to continue the way it's been, okay? However, there is but the only way I'm willing to do this is if I call you, you answer, I say, hey, let's meet up, you say, okay, then I'll give you an apology in person. That's the controlling aspect. It's a little bit of like, okay, I'll only give you what you want if I get what I want. So I want to see you in person so we can have a chat. When we're there in person, I want to see your demeanor, your body language, your facial expressions, and I'll decide then if it's safe on whether or not I can apologize and tell you what I feel and what I want to say. When that is them needing control. If you really want to apologize to someone, it doesn't matter what they're feeling, what they're thinking, their body language, their facial expressions, none of that. And that's another thing that this person's going to have to kind of get control of. And I think that's another reason why this relationship's been push, pull, push, pull, push, pull. Because as soon as you think, okay, I'm getting what I want, okay, this person, they're really coming in and their intentions are really good, that Emperor in the reverse comes out. And then it starts making you question if we're good at all. Okay, so why are they wanting to come in now? Let's ask that. They're trying to manifest some sort of wish come true. Yeah, they want to get through the differences. So you guys have either had an argument because of the push and the pull. Some of you could have told this person, don't ever come back again. This person might just feel like you guys aren't really on good terms. So, maybe you've not completely told them to off and blocked them. If you haven't blocked them, they feel like they're kind of beating on that door. They could just feel not comfortable talking to you. So that could be the push, the pull. The more someone pushes you away and pulls you in, the less likely you are to answer their text messages the next time around. So this person might be losing the safeness and the security they once felt with you. They used to be able to call you up, what you doing? They knew you were going to answer. They knew you would clear your schedule for them. Those are not knowns anymore. I don't know if you're going to meet up with me. You might tell me you're going to show up and not show up. You might tell me I don't make time for people like you. Nice fucking try. You might tell me, there's no telling what you're going to tell me. So this person could be wanting to put the drama and the fighting to rest. But there's also an energy of this could be a one-way street. It could. They want that wish fulfilled, but in the same sense, okay, yeah, they know that you're going to be very defensive and very guarded. Okay. Okay, so should you trust this person? Yeah, it's going to be shocking that this person has some sort of desire for you. It might even be shocking what this person tells you. Because some of you, let's say that you do end up meeting with this person. Because remember I said this person's going to try to get you in person. I want to see you in person. So they might try to get you to meet them at a store, meet them in a parking lot, come to somebody's house, go to eat, go get coffee, go get a drink. This person is going to try to get physical access to you. Why? Because again, I need to read your body language. When you come in, are you going to be like, what? What you want? How's your demeanor going to be? Are you going to be a little more open? Like, oh man, it's been a while. I ain't seen you. Give me a hug. If I can read your body language, if I can read your facial expressions, I'm going to be able to decide whether or not I feel safe enough to tell you how I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. And if it feels really safe, I'm going to tell you exactly what I feel for you. Now, this person feels like they're ready to take a leap or a risk. But for some of you, that's going to be the shocking truth. Okay, you desire to take a leap or a risk on me. You desire this beginning so much. Okay, then why do you keep pushing and pulling me away? That's that Five of Wands. Because again, that's that conflict. You're going to be not only confused, I think you're going to be flabbergasted. How are you going to come in after you've been blocked, we haven't spoke, it's been push, pull, and then say, hey, guess what? You're getting everything you want. I'm taking a leap on you. I'm taking a risk. It's you and me, baby. I desire you. This is our new beginning. Don't you see it? Some of you are going to be like, is this April Fool's? Is this a fucking joke? What do you think this is? And this person's very much aware. And that's the juggling energy. They want to put in the effort. They want to be dedicated, but they also know that you are extremely wounded and that this relationship has burdened you. And you being wounded by this relationship and you feeling like, okay, this is nothing more than a weight on my back, has made you change your perspective around this relationship all the way around. So whoever this is that has the push and pull relationship, the reason that they're kind of postponing this conversation is because deep down they're thinking worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you've changed your perspective so much so that you don't see how we could heal this. You're like, no, baby, this is in the grave. Don't you get it? We done had a funeral for our relationship. You don't get it, do you? That's what this person feels that you're going to bring to the table. That doesn't mean that it's the truth. But they feel that them being unsure, not ready, and pushing you away to pull you in, has hurt you so much so and put you in such a wounded energy that them wanting to heal this is nothing more than a want. Why are they actually trying it then? Because they feel like this is some sort of true love aspect. So, because in my mind, it's like if you're really expecting the worst of the worst of the worst, why would you even try? Not unless that's your fear. Not unless that's your pessimistic, it could never work out for me type of attitude. I think that's this person. I feel like some of you, you're in a push and pull dynamic with someone who's extremely pessimistic, extremely negative. Yeah, someone you've been in time apart with. This person does have red flags. They're going to apologize for something that happened, a lesson that you learned with them. They're going to tell you that they want to try something that they've not done, that they want to take a leap, and that they really hope that you'll release what you've done accepted. So what do I mean by that? Remember me saying that you've just kind of accepted this person for who they are? They feel like you've changed your mind so much on them that you've accepted them as that person. So when someone shows you inconsistency, you're going to accept them as an inconsistent person unless they show you something other than inconsistency. This person knows that. They've showed you, okay, you're disappointing me, you're pushing me away, you're pulling me in, you don't know what the fuck you want, your actions are showing that, so I'm going to accept you for that person. But they are also very much aware that you doing that has maybe made you go, and I don't want to build with you. I never want to see you again. I ain't making time for you. You are not the kind of woman I'm going to marry. You ain't the man I can depend on. You better leave me alone. And they're also worried that them doing that has changed you so much so that you now hate them. So even though they're ready and they're like, okay, listen, I want to take a leap. I want to do this. I'm sorry it took me so long. I'm sorry I was unsure. That you're going to look at them and go, it's not a big deal. I've accepted our relationship for what it is. You just ain't for me. When right now they want to come in and give this 150% and show you why they are for you. But they also know that if they have you in person, they could go, okay, but hold on. The reason you think that's because how I've acted. And my behavior has showed that. I've not been ready. And you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So this person wants to change your mind. But they also want to change your mind by showing you something different. I know you see me as who I've shown you. And you're right. You're right. That's exactly who I am. Red flags, red flags, red flags. I need to apologize for that, though. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that. That's what I'm saying. Some of you, it could have just been a sexual-only relationship. That could have been the control. I want to pull you in for sex and passion, and I want to push you away when you need emotion, safeness, any of that. Say the over there. So now some of you could be worried. Okay, yeah, you say you want to come in and nurture me. What you mean, though? The last time you nurtured me, you only nurtured one part, babes. That's what I'm saying. And they're worried that you're so I don't want to say ruined because of that experience, but if someone only nurtured one side of you and now they want to come in and say, okay, I'm going to nurture all sides of you, some of you are going to think that this person is incapable when they're not incapable. They were just not choosing to nurture those sides of you. And now this person is wanting to make a conscious choice to come in and nurture sides of you that they never did before. This could be someone who wants to nurture you financially, mentally. Let's have debates. I want to nurture you emotionally. Like, this person does want to show up in a way that they've never showed up before. But I think that's the warning here, is because a lot of you, you're going to be questioning if you should even entertain it. Should I even entertain you? I just heard fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice. So some of you, you could be worried that this person's going to try to come in and play you as a fool. I don't feel that though. Yeah, I just feel like there was challenges in this dynamic. And they really do want to work on the relationship. If you guys are parents, you have the same parenting style. If you guys are parents, you have the same parenting style. You guys could have also been nurtured the same way growing up, as well as abandoned the same way growing up. So if any of you have like mama wounds, daddy wounds, that could be something you two have in common. You could have a parental wound. You guys could have also been kind of raised the same. Maybe you were raised to be people pleasers. Maybe you were raised for the better of the family, not to be an independent party attached to a family. Yeah, Spirit's telling you to trust this situation, that this relationship's a lot more stable than what I think you want to give it credit for, because this person's not shown you that side of them yet. And that you need to forgive them and you. But they are obsessively thinking about whether or not you would forgive them, because they're longing for you. They're terrified that you guys are on different pages now that they want a second chance. It isn't my place to tell you what to do. All I know is that if you're willing to see someone as a human and allow them to have their flaws, and allow divine timing to be the factor that really makes the difference, this could actually turn into a beautiful relationship. However, you have seen a side of this person that made you realize how difficult this person can be. So this is going to be the kind of relationship where somebody might say, hey, go get your girl to do this, go get your man to do this, and you're going to be the one that goes, oh, you can't get them to do shit if they don't want to do it. I do know that. Do you know how long I tried to get him or her to give me a relationship and they wouldn't? Babes, listen, don't waste your breath. Don't waste your breath. That's going to be this kind of relationship. How does this person feel for you? They feel very protective over you. They feel very protective over you. They could be working a lot as well. How does this person feel for you emotionally? I'm hearing, I'll keep you my dirty little secret. They feel left out. They feel like they miss you. They feel like, yeah, there's something about you that's very nurturing, giving. You feel something inside of this person they never thought they were going to be able to feel. Like you feel a hole. You feel a void. And I think that's something this person's realizing. This person could also be recognizing that there were times, oh, I'm about to cry. Okay, this could be something that bothers this person. Because I was about to say, this person could be realizing that there are times that you needed them and they weren't there, and that could really bother them. So this could be, maybe you needed to move. Maybe you lost a job, or there was a huge financial shift in your life. Heaven forbid, you lost an animal, you lost a family member. There could have been things that happened in your life where it would have been nice to have them by your side, but you had to go through it by yourself. And this person could really, what word do I want to use? It could bother them. That's what I want to say. It could bother them that they're bringing changes now when they feel like you needed them sooner. But they didn't see a way, is what I'm saying. Something in divine timing, not seeing that this person could be holding on to you, wanting to apologize, wanting to have teamwork, feeling like you're some sort of wish fulfilled or some sort of dream come true. Yeah. All right, leave it in here. Bye, guys.